Hi guys, it's Winsing here, and today we're talking about Boston thrifting spots. So, well, if you know anything about me, is that I love thrifting. I went to New York for exchange recently, and then I just love the thrifting scene there because there's just so many good finds, and like I had such a blast. The first shop I want to talk about is RENEWALS, and it is I just love that thrift store, mainly because it sells a lot of vintage pieces, and you can find pieces like Charles, Jones New York. I don't know if anyone recognizes those brands, but it's just so unique. Like they sell like things you wouldn't find anywhere else. Also, it sells jewelry, and buyable jewelry. It's not like bits and pieces like you sometimes find in thrift stores where they just like put it up there, but nobody's gonna buy that shit. Actually, the jewelry is really pretty good. Like I found some really decent pieces there. So the next place I want to recommend is Goodwill. I mean, like, come on, I can't miss out Goodwill. Obviously, I had to mention it. And the one I always go to is the Goodwill near Boston University. And here's the thing about Goodwill. No matter who you are or what you do, the moment you walk into Goodwill, it's guaranteed that you walk out with something. It's like a law. You have to buy something from Goodwill. So, I mean, in Goodwill, you probably find more like fast fashion pieces. I found a lot of Old Navy and other like H&M in Goodwill, but I mean, if you dig hard enough, you will find something that is more vintage or more worth it for thrifting. And yeah, but I just love Goodwill. So Goodwill and RENEWALS are actually the two places that I would recommend going. But I have some bonus places, which is the first one is Buffalo Exchange, and honestly, Buffalo Exchange, they offer like more curated pieces, so they're actually pretty good at curating pieces that you actually want to buy. But the bad thing about it is that it is expensive. Like it's at around the 15 to 30 USD range, and like for that you could buy a new piece of clothing. So it kind of, yeah, it's not something I'm willing to spend for secondhand clothing, and I don't really shop there. But the thing is, they sell really cute Hawaiian shirts. So it was like the last day I was in Boston, and I was like doing last minute thrift shopping, and I just caved in and got this high shirt. The next place I want to talk about is Garment District. That one I got I actually got a sweater from there, but I wouldn't show it to you now because it's kind of not in the theme of summer. So they sell Garment District sells vintage clothes as well, and they're even sorted into sections, so it's like the 50s is one section, the 90s is one section, that kind of thing. But the thing is, the clothes look vintage, that's for sure, but they also look kind of like unwearable. They just, I don't know, it's just like a hanging tablecloth or something. It just looks really not something I would pick up, and plus it was expensive as well, so it was like a no-go for me. But they do sell decent Hawaiian shirts. Like I found this shirt that was pretty cute, but then I put it back for some reason, and then when I went back for it, it's gone. So yeah, sad for me, sucks to be me. Yeah, but there's also a like a $2 per kg pound. I think it's per kg or per pound, I can't remember, but I don't think you should hold your hopes up for that, because even though it's cheap, the clothes for that pile where it's like literally a massive pile of clothes, and then you just have to go in and dig for clothes. There's just nothing good there. Like it's all old clothes, like old pajamas. I don't know. There's just nothing nothing you would actually buy from there. And then finally to my New York haul. So in New York, here's the thing about New York. I actually didn't find a lot of things I liked in New York for some reason. Like maybe I wasn't in the thrifting mood or whatever, but like okay, first of all, the prices were just not as good as Boston, so I just like felt less inclined to buy the pieces. And then second of all, I think there were less vintage pieces, which is like kind of my thing, so that's why I wasn't that in love with thrifting in New York. But with that said, I really like this shop called CROSSROADS Tradings. It's like the shop it actually sells quite a few luxury high-end brands, and with decent prices. And yeah, it was also very curated, definitely, so the prices weren't like dirt cheap, but it was pretty cheap. So yeah, the first piece I got, that concludes my haul for New York and Boston, and thank you for staying throughout the whole video. I must have blabbered a lot, but anyway, if you guys are curious who I am, hi, I'm Wen-Sing, and I am new on YouTube here, as you can tell, and I would love it if you subscribe to my channel so that I would stop refreshing the refresh button on my profile page, because I have nothing better to do, and you can save this poor girl from like the mental torture she's going through, because she's like, I want to hit 100 subscribers. I know, it's like a small goal, you know, baby steps. And yeah, so if you want to save me from doing that, then subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay. Was that okay?